Deb with Four Seasons Crafts. We are on card number 7. This is the last one in our series of single panel cards. So again, this is a card that has just a single panel, 5.5 by 4.25. So let's go ahead and get started here. I'm like loving it. I'm right by a window with some natural light. And you guys will have to tell me if you notice a difference, but I really like it. It's a little brighter without the sun rays. Okay, here we go. So our card base, 5.5 by 4.25. Then you're going to need some designer series paper, because remember, this is our goal, right? We're getting rid of all of our Sale-A-Bration paper, and I'm using the Dandy Designs. This is 8 inches by 5.25. So 8 inches long by 5.25, and it's scored at 4 inches. So basically, it's just in half. Then we are going to need a square that's 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. And then we're going to have a piece of basic white for the inside for us to write on. And then we're going to need just some scraps. And this is what we're going to use to kind of tuck in our lid. So this is an envelope card for those of you who might be familiar, maybe not, but that's what we're going to do. So that is it. So honestly, if you use a piece of basic white, you don't even need this. So we're talking literally 3 pieces to make this card, and then whatever closure element that you want. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm just going to go ahead and put our measurements. I'm going to try to keep them right up here in the corner so you guys can have access to those. All right. So first things first, we're going to take our card base. Now here's the tricky part. Normally, if we have something like this, we would want to flip it up this way. Only this time, we want to glue it so that this part is at the top, okay? But before we do that, let's do this. We're going to take our other piece of designer paper here, and we are just going to fold that into a triangle, all right? So we're just going to meet up those points here. And then we're just going to take our bone folder, or you can take your, your finger or whatever. Let me get over here. Take this. Oops. Hello. There we go. And line those up and just get the points together. There we go. All right. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take our tip here, and we're going to be gluing it down only on one side. Okay, so do you see how that lines up there? That's what we're going to do. And we are going to glue just one side of our paper. So I'm going to go ahead and use some Tombow here and put that down. And then I'm going to make sure that I get the points right and just fold that right down. So what you're looking at is really the 2 corners here, this one and this one, just to make sure that they are in the right place. Now what we have, if you can see, that simple. This is what we've got. Super cool, right? So let's go ahead while we're here, and we'll glue this on the inside. Again, if we want to stamp something on the inside, we'll want to do that first. Now you can put your paper here or up here, whatever you prefer. And honestly, I think I'll glue it up here. And again, just for time's sake, we'll just put this in here, but you guys would want to decorate it or add a nice sentiment. And here you have it. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take this whole piece and we are going to glue it to our single card base. So no one sees this other piece of your card. The back of it, I should say. But this is, again, a great way to use up your designer paper and yet have a very sturdy card. So I really like that. And I think this is just adorable. Somebody opens up an envelope card and then they have another little envelope in there. How cool is that? So now you can see this is our card, and we see all that beautiful designer series paper here. Isn't that neat? Okay, so now what we have to do is right here, we're going to put an element so that this little guy is going to tuck down in. All right, so we are going to use just a piece of fresh freesia. So we're kind of sticking with a little bit of a monochromatic look for our card here. And then we're going to use the bunny. So I'm going to grab the bunny punch. I've already stamped this, and just so that everybody knows what we're using the Easter Bunny stamp set and punch. Now, again, the punch is on back order. Guys, I think it's April or May when it's coming in. However, just so you know, this bunny is super easy to cut out. All of them are. They're very simple designs. So don't feel like, you know, if you don't have the punch, definitely get the stamp set if you like the colors and that sort of thing. But this does make it easier, right? So I went ahead and stamped the bunny on, again, some of the designer series paper. So I am going to just line it up here and punch him out. And now I'm going to stick him on my piece of fresh freesia. And I'm going to go ahead and pop the, well, let's see. Do I want to pop it up on dimensionals? I think I will. Why not? We'll go ahead and put it up on dimensionals, and then we're going to put this up on dimensionals. So let me just make sure you know, as we're putting this card together, we need our bottom element, our piece of cardstock here. It has to go on dimensionals, all right? Because we need to remember, we need to make sure we can tuck our this part in. So I'm going to put it right here, and I'm going to go ahead and put dimensionals toward the bottom. That way I make sure I don't run into the closure and make sure it can actually go in and it doesn't get stuck on something. Okay, so here we go. Get our pieces out of the way here. Okay, yep, I think I got that good enough. All right, so we're going to put it right about here. And now I can flip this out, open it up, and then I can just put that right back down in. Isn't that adorable? That is so simple. So simple. All right, now I have a piece of basic white, so this will work perfect. So what we're going to do is we're just going to stamp Happy Easter, and then we're just going to kind of take that off to the side, or maybe put it up here. So nothing fantastic, but we'll put a nice little Happy Easter Happy Easter sign here. So we'll grab our Happy Easter sign. There we go. Now we'll grab our ink and we'll just stamp Happy Birthday here, or happy birthday. We can stamp Happy Birthday, but not what we're after. A little Happy Easter there. Let's see. All right. Move that off to the side. We'll bring in our paper trimmer. And we will just go ahead and cut this. There we go. And now we're going to take and use our tag punch here. And we'll just see if we can tag one side. Not too much. There we go. And now we can take this and we can either put it, let's put it maybe right, see if we can find a nice spot that we could maybe put it so it's not too obtrusive there. How about right there? Maybe cover up the little bunny. Let's see. I don't know if I like it. I don't know, guys. What do you think? I think I might like that a little better. I think I like that better. So that means we are just going to take some dimensionals and we're going to put those at the bottom. And just set that right like that off to the side there. And there you have it. All right. And then we can just open that up. You have a place up here and it's flat to write your message. Adorable. Super easy card. So I hope you guys like that. That is our last of our single panel fold card. So I hope you like it. I will have a PDF at fourseasonscrafts.com. You'll see a blog post and it will have all the measurements for all these single panel cards. So you will just see an image of the card we've made in this video along with just the measurements for each one of those. And then within that post, you'll probably see links to the various videos if you want to go back. But if you are subscribed to the channel, you'll be able to get those anytime you want. Thanks much. Hope you guys have a wonderful weekend and we will see you next time. Bye.